The Nintendo eShop is brimming with incredible deals right now, from massive action epics to heartfelt indies and relaxing adventures. Whether you're into deep stories, creative worlds, or pure chaos, I've picked out 11 standout games you should absolutely have on your radar this week. So grab a brew, prepare the backlog, and let's dive straight into this roundup of must-buy Nintendo Switch eShop deals. Just as a friendly reminder that there is currently a huge Square Enix sale going on, and there are some absolute bargains on some of the biggest franchises around, so definitely make sure to go and check it out. But my pick of the bunch is Nier Automata, The End of the Era edition. Not only is this one of the best action RPGs ever made, it's a piece of art. You play as androids 2B and 9S, fighting through the ruins of Earth in a haunting philosophical tale that constantly twists your expectations. The combat is lightning fast, switching seamlessly between hack and slash and bullet hell chaos, and the music is simply unforgettable. What's most impressive is how well it runs on the Switch. The performance is solid and stable, even in handheld. Each playthrough reveals new layers of story and meaning, rewarding you for seeing it through. It's stylish, emotional, and brilliant. The perfect way to kick off this list, and right now is £13.99 or your region's equivalent, and is on sale until November 17th in the UK and Europe and November 20th in North America. And for a game offering 30 hours of excellent content, this is a banging deal. Moving on from elegant android battles to hand-drawn heroics, let's jump into something much lighter in tone. The Lucky Squire is pure creativity in motion. You play as Jot, a tiny hero who literally leaps off the pages of a storybook into the real world. It's a stunning blend of 2D and 3D gameplay, mixing classic platforming with inventive puzzles and combat. Every moment bursts with colour and charm, and it's packed with playful surprises that constantly shift how you play. The visuals are gorgeous, and it's the kind of game that just makes you smile. A few camera quirks pop up in 3D segments, but they're minor compared to how imaginative the whole thing feels. It's whimsical, heartfelt, and brimming with personality, and is currently just £8.99 or your currency's equivalent, a massive 67% off until November 17th in the UK and Europe, and November 20th in North America. And after something so charming, let's turn the dial towards stylish and absurd, because this next one doesn't believe in subtlety. My Friend Pedro is pure acrobatic chaos. You're guided by a crazy talking banana. Yeah, it's mental. You flip, dodge, and slow-mo shoot your way through waves of enemies. It's all about flow, chaining headshots and wall flips into balletic mayhem that feels straight out of a John Wick comic. The controls are sharp, the soundtrack bangs, and every level pushes you to move faster and think flashier. It's short but endlessly replayable, with style points and hidden challenges that keep you coming back. A few sections can spike in difficulty, but nailing a perfect run feels amazing. My Friend Pedro is ridiculous, in the best way possible. Fast, funny, and totally unique. And best of all, it's 80% off, just £3.59 or your country's equivalent, until November 17th in the UK and Europe, and November 20th in North America. Transitioning away from that adrenaline, let's slow things down with something far more magical and peaceful. If you are after something wholesome, Grow Song of Evertree is a delight. You nurture worlds, plant forests, and help rebuild a community whilst uncovering gentle stories of hope and creativity. It mixes life sim elements with light exploration and crafting, all framed by a soothing soundtrack. The art direction is lovely, bright, alluring, and calming, making it a perfect game to unwind with. It's slower paced than most titles on this list, but that's its charm. It rewards patience and curiosity rather than reflexes. Some menus feel a bit clunky, but it's hard not to fall in love with its optimism. This is a cozy game in its purest form, and still massively unknown and underappreciated. A wrong you can right for just £5.99 or your regional equivalent, a 75% discount for an absolute gem of a cozy game. On sale until November 16th in the UK and Europe, and November 17th in North America. Now from soft skies to dark dungeons, our next title sharpens its sword and embraces the shadows. Elderand drops you into a brutal gothic world where precision is everything. Inspired by Castlevania and Dark Souls, it blends exploration, progression and skill-based combat into a pixel art nightmare. You'll discover new weapons, tackle towering bosses and uncover eerie lore as you fight through corrupted ruins. The pixel art is gorgeously grim and the combat has real weight behind every strike. It's challenging, expect to die often, but that's what makes every victory satisfying. Some late game spikes test your patience, yet it never feels unfair. If you crave that blend of atmosphere and action, Elderand is a bit of a hidden gem, in a sea of mediocre Metroidvanias, and for £3.59 or your currency's equivalent, a must-play, and is 80% off until November 23rd in the UK and Europe, and November 26th in North America. Now let's cleanse the palette with something brighter and a little more breezy. Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, is an open-world adventure without combat, and it's wonderful. You explore a lush island, farm, fish, and help townsfolk rebuild after a mysterious fog covers the land. The visuals are soft and storybook-like, and the pacing is relaxed, letting you wander at your own rhythm. It's all about discovery, kindness, and the quiet joy of exploration. A few repetitive fetch quests sneak in, but it's hard to mind when everything else feels so peaceful. It's the perfect contrast to darker or faster games. Something to unwind with between big adventures and perfect for those upcoming cold evenings. Yonder is currently just £4.59 or your country's equivalent, offering 15 hours of fun gameplay at an 80% discount until November 26th in the UK and Europe and November 27th in North America. Time to trade that tranquility for some retro firepower. Old school gamers, this one's for you. A cult classic reborn, PowerSlave Exhumed blends 90s shooter design with exploration-driven level progression, and my personal pick of the week. Set in Egypt, you will battle mummies and scorpions through labyrinthine tombs while collecting powers that open up new areas. It's part shooter, part Metroid-style adventure, and the remaster runs beautifully on the Switch. The atmosphere is thick, torchlit corridors, chanting soundscapes, and crisp retro visuals that somehow still feel modern. The platforming can be unforgiving, but mastering its movement is half of the fun. If you're a fan of Doom or Turok, this is essential retro gold, and one that you can't miss for £4.76 or your region's equivalent, a 70% discount until November 16th in the UK and Europe, and November 17th in North America. This game is crazy and fun. Give it a go. And now for something far more emotional. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons is a short, unforgettable journey told entirely through gameplay. You control two brothers simultaneously, using one stick for each as they search for a cure for their dying father. It's a masterclass in silent storytelling. Every puzzle, every moment builds emotion without a single line of dialogue. The controls can feel unusual at first, but that's part of its magic. By the end, you will realise how perfectly it ties into the story. It's heartfelt, imaginative, and devastating in the best way. This is one of those experiences that everyone should play once, and you really can't say no for £1.99 or your country's equivalent, an absolute bargain, an 80% discount until November 16th in the UK and Europe, and November 17th in North America. After something so touching, let's add a bit of grit and gunpowder back into the mix. Gunbrella is a fast-paced, side-scrolling action game with an incredible hook. Your umbrella doubles as a weapon, a shield, and a glider. The world is moody and rain-soaked, full of odd characters and secrets to uncover. The combat feels tight and kinetic, with just the right balance between precision and chaos. It's stylish, mysterious, and full of that one more mission pull. Some areas can feel brief, but it never overstays its welcome. Think Shovel Knight meets Blade Runner, and you've got Gunbrella, currently 75% off, just £3.98 or your regional equivalent, until November 17th in the UK and Europe, and November 20th in North America. Let's take a deep breath and drift into something serene. Water, light, and wonder. ABZU is a visual poem about life beneath the waves. You will explore vast ocean environments, swim alongside whales, and uncover remnants of an ancient civilization, all accompanied by one of the most soothing soundtracks in gaming. There's no combat, no fail states, just exploration and discovery. It's a short game, but every frame could be a screenshot. You might wish for more interaction or just action in general, but this is cozy gaming at its peak, and its minimalism is exactly what makes it so powerful. It's peaceful, meditative, and a perfect antidote to high-intensity gaming and life in general. And it's currently just £3.74 or your currency's equivalent, 75% off until November 16th in UK and Europe and November 17th in North America. And for our finale, something beautiful, emotional, and completely unforgettable. Gris is less a game and more of an experience. You guide a young woman through a world of colour, emotion, and transformation, each stage reflecting her journey through grief. The watercolour visuals are jaw-dropping, the music breathtaking, and every movement feels purposeful. There's no dialogue, just mood, art, and flow. It's short, around 4 hours, but every minute feels impactful. The performance on the Switch is flawless, making it one of the best handheld experiences out there. Gris isn't about difficulty or high scores, it's about stirring feelings, and it does just that. All for just £2.59 or your region's equivalent, 82% off until November 17th in the UK and Europe and November 20th in North America. And there's my list of 11 incredible Nintendo eShop deals. From stylish action and heartfelt stories to cozy exploration and artistic brilliance. Which one's going on your wishlist first? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if you found something new, and let everyone else know about any other deals out there. And be sure to check out their Square Enix sale, as there are some absolute bangers for well over 50% off. But for now, thanks for watching, stay cozy, and I'll see you around.